Going on, everyone? Another unplanned live stream. Let me just get things set up here on my end so I can see everything. Give me just a second. Nobody's in here yet anyways. Here we go. So yeah, just another unplanned live stream. Like I said, I'm gonna be streaming more often. Want to get together and chat with all of you. So I decided to come on tonight. Frank M, how's it going? Good to see you. Sorry, still getting things situated. Don Julio, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for being here. Howdy from Texas. Hello, thank you for being here. David, hello, thank you. Little baby Bubble, what's going on? Sorry, I feel like I always spend all this time getting this set up and then it's still not how I like it. So bear with me for a second, everyone. Now, that'll just have to be good enough. Mr. Gonzalez, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Stone Lord, hello. Marvin, hello. Coming to us from the SFV. What part of the valley are you in? Painting Houses, one of my friends from New Zealand. Hello, thank you for being here. So how is everybody doing tonight? Is anybody planning on going to see the new Ghostbusters movie this weekend? Woodland Hills, okay. Very nice. The Strat hanging on the wall is oh my gosh, I can't remember the year. It's a newer relic though. Like I want to say 90s, but it's a relic, like a replica of a late 60s Strat. Nothing super crazy, but it's a good guitar. I like it. Marvin from the Pacoima area. Toy Cartel, what up? Finally caught you live. I'm glad you did. Thank you for being here. Love the They Live filming location video you did. Roddy Piper is my favorite WWF. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I was happy with the way that came out. And yeah, I loved Roddy Piper too back in the day. When I was younger, I was really into wrestling. Just like a lot of us. I got mad when my parents told me that it was fake. Didn't believe them. Eric, what's up? Thank you for being here. Going to see the new Ghostbusters regardless of the less than favorable reviews. Are there already reviews out about it, or are you just predicting that there's going to be not good reviews? I haven't seen any reviews. I'm going to go see it. I'm thinking about maybe going to see it this weekend and then making a little review video for all of you. Let me know if that's something that that you all would want me to do. I'm not excited about it. I mean, I am and I'm not. I'm. I should try and be a little more optimistic, but I just, yeah, I don't think it's going to be good. It doesn't look like it's going to be good, but I'm going to give it a chance. I'm definitely going to give it a chance. So I don't know. Would you all want to see me do a review video on it, or are not enough of you interested? Latest filming locations. Yeah, so I just dropped Encino Man the other day. That's the latest. And I'm in the process of editing another filming location video right now, which, again, I think a lot of you are going to be really excited about this one. I hope. It's a big one. And yeah, I worked kind of hard on it and drove around a lot, and I think you guys are going to be into it. So I'm working on that right now. Hopefully by the end of this week, before the weekend, I hope to have it posted. Fingers crossed. Boulevard Nights filming locations. Definitely on my list. That's all I'll say. Read 2 reviews today. Okay, and they weren't good. All right, well, I'm. Let me lower this chair a little bit. There we go. That's better. I'm not completely surprised. Yeah, but I'm still going to give it a try. Hi, I'm Brian Jones' wife. I love watching your videos, and I'm sure he would have loved watching them. Jen, hello. Of course, I know who you are. Wow, I didn't know that you watched my videos, and the fact that you've been watching them means so much to me. And the fact that that you said that about Ryan would have loved them is, yeah, it's actually kind of getting me emotional right now. So Ryan Jones was my friend who passed away a couple of years back, and yeah, so this is his wife coming in. I didn't know that she was watching my videos, so that's, yeah, that you caught me by surprise, Jen. You got me. You tugged on my heartstrings there. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me, and I hope you're doing well. If you could travel back in time to the 1980s, which year would you want to visit? 1984 for me. So that's something that I've actually discussed a lot with my wife, and with other people. So for some odd reason, I don't know why, but I have this connection with 1988. Yeah, I don't know why. There's a lot of music that I really like from 1988, a lot of movies I really like from 1988. Just a lot of my really good memories of playing with my friends and skateboarding were from like 87, 88. So I always say I want to go back to 1988. And then my wife always, tells me, why would you want to go back to 88? Don't you want to go earlier so that you can spend more time in the 80s, which makes perfect sense. But if I was only going for 1 year, like if I could just go for 1 year, it would be 88. It's funny that you said 84 because I've considered going back to 84 because there's a lot of cool stuff that happened then, especially that's a really great year for Prince. So to be able to go back and see Prince and the Revolution, like when they were just at, like, I don't want to say the top of their game because they never really lost it, but they were really in it in 1984. So, but I'll take any year in the 80s. Chris Smith says, "What's up, bro? Love the Encino Man video. Thank you so much." Is it National Lampoons? I will tell you it's not National Lampoons. But like I've said, that's going to happen eventually because it's my favorite movie of all time. So it will happen. I'm just waiting for the right moment to get as much as possible. Don Julio, are you reading the are you reading like the tagline for Ghostbusters Afterlife? The You should make a Grease filming location. Yeah, what year did Grease come out? I know it's 70s, late 70s. I have thought about Grease because I actually do love that movie. Please add Earth Girls Are Easy to your list. I beg you, it's the ultimate 80s movie. Okay, you got it on the list. Saw your video of you jamming with Lance Mountain. How did you meet him? So a lot of people ask me about that. I've answered this before, so sorry for anyone who's already had to hear this story. But it was a Bones Brigade appearance. They were doing like an autograph signing, and I went there to meet all the guys in Bones Brigade, and I started talking to Lance. I had met him a couple of other times at I met him at like one of his shows with one of the bands he played drums in, and went up and was talking to him, and I said, I want to be in a band with you. And he laughed and said, no, you don't. And I said, yeah, I do. And he told me to contact him through Instagram, and I did, and didn't think I'd ever hear from him. And like 2 days later, he called me, and he was like, hey, when's band practice? And he came to my house and we jammed, and that was pretty much that. We've talked a little bit since then, not too much, but I don't know if we'll ever get together and play music again. But it was really cool having him come over to my house and jam. He came over, for a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, and in between jamming, we sat around and talked. And it was right when I was starting to build the mini half pipe in my backyard. So he was looking at that and gave me some little tips on building it. So that was really cool. I was hoping he'd offer to build it, but wishful thinking. John Carpenter's The Thing filming locations in Antarctica. Yeah, I'll work on that. See if I can get to Antarctica. 1984 for me. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can't go wrong really any year. Yeah, a few people have asked me to do filming locations of record, or not filming locations, talking about record stores in LA. And I have a little bit, but I'm going to touch on record stores a little bit more. I don't know if I'll end up doing like a full record store video, or if I'll just keep adding it to my Valley videos and LA videos. We'll see. I still have a beeper that still beeps. So unfortunately, I have a couple of beepers that still work, but they were like the last ones that my wife and I had. So they're the smaller, the ones that are about this big. Not as cool. I had one of the really big VCR beepers, but I don't have it anymore. Oops, sorry. Last American Virgin, of course, that's a classic, and I know a lot of people are asking me to do locations for it. Greece, where did it go? June 13th, 1978. Okay, you know what? That's not too far back. I think we could do filming locations for that because it's the end of the 70s, and then most of us watched it in the 80s. I definitely watched it in the 80s. So, yeah, I think we can do Grease. I know some of that is filmed on a back lot. Some of it, of course, is not. My favorite was Gator back in the day. That didn't turn out well. No, it definitely did not. Really, really sad story with Gator. You should do a skateboarding trick compilation video. Yeah, not of me doing skateboarding tricks. Nobody wants to see that. But what, like kind of piecing together my favorite tricks from 80s and 90s skateboarding videos? That would be kind of cool. Art, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by again. It's always good to have you here. So, really quick, I'm gonna stop reading your comments for a second. I don't know if any of you noticed, the title of this live stream is I set an unrealistic goal for myself. So, really quick about that, I set an unrealistic goal for myself, and I need all of your help trying to reach it. So I feel like I'm pretty good with setting goals, or not even setting goals, but saying that I want to do something and making it happen. That's something that I've always been good at. Like if I really want something to happen, not always, but if it's somewhat within my reach, like I don't give up until I make it happen. So I decided, I was thinking about this the other day, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to set this goal and I'm not going to stop until I reach it. And it's possible, but it's hard. And like I said, all of you can help me. So the goal is I'm going to reach 100,000 subscribers by my next birthday. We're not even halfway there. Not even halfway to 100,000 subscribers. So it's going to be tough. But so we have until September 12th of next year to reach 100,000 subscribers. Again, all of you can help me by spreading the word, telling people about my channel, trying to get your friends and family to subscribe. Sharing my videos. I mean, really, that's all you can do. But I'm going to do it. What do you all think? You think I can do it? Can I reach 100,000 by September? I have a feeling a lot of you watching just went like, ooh. The chat is not loading for me for some reason. Oh, that was funny. You first asked if I could do bonehead filming locations, and I wasn't sure what you were talking about. And then I see you asked me to do coneheads, so that makes more sense. Yeah, coneheads is something that I would be into doing. Do you have any other social media besides Instagram? I made a Facebook I made an 80s Life Facebook, and I kind of just stopped using it. I don't know. Facebook kind of died out. I wasn't into it. I hated going on it. Same with Twitter. I made a Twitter. I've never been a Twitter person. So yeah, I don't. Instagram is the only one that I use. Lee says it's definitely possible. I love podcasts. 70,000. You can do it. You can do it. Jen says you can do it. Thank you so much, Jen. Can I share your link on Facebook? Absolutely. Please, everybody, share my page as much as possible. 300,000. Wow. It's a lofty goal, but it can be done. Yeah, I know. It's a big one. Art says he's going to create multiple accounts. Thank you. I remember when my goal was to reach 100 subscribers, And my wife, well, I don't know, maybe she wasn't joking, but she said she was going to make 100 email accounts, and she didn't do that though. Love the filming location series. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. A lot more on the way. David says, I will reach out on my social media and ask everyone to check you out and subscribe. Thank you so much. That really, it means a lot to me. Toy Cartel added me on Instagram. Thank you very much. And, just so you know, I'm not as active on Instagram as I should be. I just get so caught up with YouTube that I don't have time. Do you remember Dance Party USA with Kelly Ripa? Of course. Back to the filming location says, if Adam the Woo can do it, you can too. Thank you. And I agree. I mean, I think I've never doubted that I would reach 100,000 just because, excuse me, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm never going to give up on this channel. I'm going to keep going. So reaching 100,000, it was something that that I knew I would be able to do, but being able to do it in this short amount of time, I don't know how long it took Adam the Woo to reach 100,000, but probably took him quite a while. Maybe not though. I know there's one YouTuber, maybe some of you have watched him, German in Venice, and he's talked about how he reached 100,000 like that. Like he put up a video about Michael Jackson and it just went viral and he blew up like instantly. So, anything can happen. Sorry, let me get caught back up here. Is it okay to link this video? Yeah, you can link any of my videos. I have the video on my page. If you go on my page, there's a video that's kind of like it's the trailer for my page, and it kind of like welcomes you and explains what my page is about. If you want to link that one and send that to people, that one, because that kind of talks about, what the page is about. Or, if you're going to send it to certain friends, pick a video about something that that they like. It's so awesome that so many of you are jumping in here and offering to share my videos and spread the word. Seriously, I've said this before, but I don't say it enough. I don't know why, but I have the coolest subscribers ever. Sometimes the internet is just an awful place. And when you read the comments on pretty much anything on the internet, they're just so negative and so mean and hurtful. And I would say I get 5% of that on my YouTube account. I get the people that are coming on just to say mean things and be mean, but such a small percentage. The majority of you are so amazing and so wonderful and just say the sweetest things, and I don't know why, but I feel so lucky. I'm so honored to have all of you as my subscribers. So thank you all so much. And somebody even, I can't remember what video it was on, but recently somebody commented on one of my videos and they said, I've been going through your videos, reading the comments, and it's the nicest bunch of people I've ever seen in my life. And they're totally right. So many of you are just so polite and so thoughtful. So thank you. Debo says it will be done. Okay, it'll be done then. Let's do it. What are your top 3 favorite 80s movies? So I've given my top 5 before. This is probably in order. I can only put 5 in order. Beyond 5, I can't. So my favorite movie of all time is National Lampoon's Vacation. Number 1, the one where they go to Wally World. Okay, I'm not going to think about the order after that. So National Lampoon's Vacation, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, um, Back to the Future, License to Drive, Can't Buy Me Love. It probably would go Vacation, Can't Buy Me Love, Fast Times, License to Drive, Back to the Future. I think. Any Lethal Weapon movie locations? Stay tuned. That's all I will say there. Favorite 80s toy? Impossible, but one that like just really sticks with me, and I've been trying to put it back to. I've been trying to collect all the pieces to put it back together for a while. Is Voltron. I really loved my Voltron, and I'm really sad that I got rid of it. And I've been putting one together. So Voltron was one. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's so many. Watch if you haven't seen them. I guess actually that video was more recent than the Encino Man. I just dropped a video yesterday of 80s toy commercials, and that was part two. Part one I made a while back, and I just I watch 80s toy commercials and we talk about them. So in there I talk a lot about the 80s toys that I had, and what my opinions are, which ones I had and which ones I didn't. Oh, here we go. Hello, loved the toy commercials. Thank you. Yeah, I think those are fun videos. I'm going to do another one because there's so many 80s toys to talk about. I also made a video a while back just looking at defunct businesses, and I've been meaning to make another one of those videos. So that's something that'll happen soon. The Goonies house is off limits now. Yeah, that's a real bummer. I heard that it's not off limits anymore. I'm not sure though, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, the Goonies house, I've been to it twice back when it was, when they were still very welcoming and they had a sign inviting everyone to come up. But from what I know, people took advantage of it. People were leaving trash laying around and like walking up on their porch and driving their cars up into the driveway, just being really rude. And so the people said they'd had enough and they didn't want people coming to their house anymore. And for a while they actually hung up a giant tarp blocking the house. And I got to say, I don't blame them. And I actually went into a Goonies fan page and I was reading the comments, and these people were like cursing out the people that own that house, saying, how dare they stop us from coming to see the house? Don't they know that that house belongs to us? It belongs to the Goonies. And I mean, that's ridiculous. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to them. That's their house. And you should feel really lucky that they were letting people come up and take pictures. I mean, not a lot of people that live in movie houses. I mean, some people don't care, but there's some people that don't want you there. Like that's their house and they don't want anyone around. So I think the fact that the people that owned the Goonies house were so welcoming. I mean, they had a sign made that said Goonies welcome on foot. And they had it at the bottom of the driveway. Every year when they would have the Goonies festival, they would open the house up for people to actually come in and take tours. I think that's amazing. And it makes me sad that, people took advantage of that and kind of ruined it for everyone else. And I've seen it with other locations on YouTube also, where people go to visit a location and then they, walk up onto the porch, walk into the yard, and I don't know, it's not cool. And you're kind of ruining it for everyone else. So please, everyone, keep that in mind if you go to visit these locations. If you watch my videos and then you go to visit the locations, these are people's houses. They're not movie sets. So sorry, I went off on a long rant there, but I just thought I'd give my opinion. Was Night of the Demons filmed in California? I don't know. It's a lot of sets, obviously. I don't know if that house that they sleep in is a real house or not. I will look into that. The liquor store is probably not. I feel like the neighborhood with where the old man lives, I feel like that is a set, but I could be wrong. I just left a post on my Facebook for people to subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. So I'm going to wrap this up in a few minutes, but I'm going to try and read through some more of your comments here. Didn't Prince have a house in LA or film any videos around there? Yeah, so there's actually two video locations that I've been planning on doing. One of them is for a later video in the 2000s, but I'm going to do it anyways because Prince is an 80s icon. So there's a 90s one that I know, and he did have a couple houses in LA throughout the years. So one of them was in the Hollywood Hills, and oh man, I really missed that house being here. This was in the early 2000s, and you could go kind of like across the street. You turn down a street and go and look, and you could get like a really good shot of the house. And there was giant Prince symbols painted everywhere. And we used to go all the time and take pictures, and I really missed that house being there. Kimberly Davis, hello. Thank you for being here. Thanks for keeping the content in the Valley, unlike other Valley 80s channels. Well, I mean, not all my content is in the Valley, but my Valley videos I keep in the Valley for sure. Are there other Valley channels? I just bought a wood paneled station wagon. Amazing. What year? And what brand? Have you ever met any celebrities? Sure, a bunch. Some just at like they call them Hollywood shows that they have. There haven't been any for a while, but just conventions where celebrities go and you can walk around and talk to them and get autographs and take pictures. And then a handful that I've met out in the wild. Some were cool, some were not. Airheads filming locations, that would be an awesome one to look into. G.I. Joe, of course. The My Buddy commercial. It's funny, like I said, I posted that video yesterday, and I've had the My Buddy song in my head all day today. I was singing it in the shower earlier. I bought my niece My Little Pony, awesome. I can't believe that I forgot about the slime pit. That took me back, and you're right. They don't make the slime as good as they did in the 80s. Yeah, there's something about that 80s slime. As soon as you open it, there's this certain smell and feel. I loved that slime pit. I would love to see the Explorers filming locations. Okay, I'll look into that one. I'm not sure where they filmed Explorers, but that would be a cool one. What about Neverending Story with the big fluffy dog? The dog was Falcor. Your Karate Kid meet and greet was great. How were the actors? Were they nice? So, well, I mean, I kind of already talked about it in the video. William Zabka, sorry, I blanked on his name. William Zabka, who played Johnny, was so overly nice. Like, just such a sweet guy. Really, really nice. And well, I can't think of Crease's name. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Um, Martin. Yeah, I can't think of it, but he was really cool too. And you know, Ralph Macchio, just like I said, he might have been having a bad day. He wasn't mean by by any means. He just wasn't very welcoming and seemed like he didn't want to be there. But that's okay. I understand him not wanting to be there. That's one of the things about going to those Hollywood shows. It's kind of a bummer walking around. You can tell a lot of the celebrities don't want to be there, and it's kind of a bummer. AJ says, huge fan. You'll get to 100,000. Encino Man was my favorite so far. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being a fan, a subscriber, and just for believing in me that I'll get to 100,000. So yeah, really quick, I'll just say that again for anyone who's maybe just tuned in. I set an unrealistic goal for myself. I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by my next birthday, which is September 12th. So if any of you can help me, please do so. But we've decided, everyone has decided that we're going to do it. So great. Wooden panel truck, that reminds me of Jimmy Z shirts back in the day. Gosh, I miss Jimmy Z. I used to love that brand. I've tried finding some of the stuff and you can find it, but it's so expensive. They say you never want to meet your heroes, which is true in every case for me. Yeah, it really is. Most of the celebrities I've met have either been really nice or at least like cool, nice enough. I have met a couple that totally killed it for me. Um, and yeah, it's a bummer. That's why I never wanted to meet Prince. Like I had been multiple times. I had been like a couple of feet from Prince, like just right there. Like I could reach out and touch him. But I didn't want to like actually sit and chat with him because everybody knows that there's many sides to Prince, and one of them is not very nice. And I didn't want to have it ruined for me. Nice. So are you going to turn the wagon into a family truckster, or at least like, kind of? Friday night videos. Oh my gosh, I used to watch Friday night videos every Friday night. I loved it. I have this very distinct memory of I was laying in bed. I was pretty young. I was laying in bed, watching Friday night videos, about to go to sleep, and they said, coming up next, the brand new video from Weird Al. And they showed a clip. They were about to show like a surgeon, and it was the clip of him like coming into the camera with the drill. And I don't know why, but it scared me. I pulled the blanket up over my head. I thought it was something scary. But yeah, I used to love Friday night videos. And then there was another video show a little bit later on channel 11, I believe, if you were here in LA, called Pump It Up. It was kind of like Friday night videos, but it was a hip hop rap show hosted by D Barnes. And I watched that every weekend too. I think it was either Friday or Saturday nights. You can find some videos of it on YouTube. I hear Pee-wee has a radio gig in San Diego now. Really? Did not know about that. Can everybody see my Pee-wee's Playhouse shirt? Just since you mentioned Pee-wee, I thought I would mention it. Okay, I'm going to log off here in a couple of minutes. It's getting late. I've got stuff to do. Your Encino Man video was great. Thank you so much. How about Monster Squad? I had planned on doing that this October, and I didn't get to it, but it will happen. I love Monster Squad. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. Talk amongst yourselves for just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I needed to grab a drink of water. My throat was really dry. Remember William Zabka in Just One of the Guys, of course. I love Just One of the Guys. And William Zabka was just one of the greatest 80s bullies. So good. Monster Squad is so great. Pump Up the Volume Locations, absolutely. Another one of my favorites. Just One of the Guys is such a great movie. Shot in Arizona, so on the list. Tell me you remember the Sherman Oaks Castle Park Playground. You're talking about Sherman Oaks Castle, the mini golf arcade. Yeah, I showed it. If that's what you're talking about, I showed it in one of my videos. It's still there, still open. Why do I get a punker vibe from you? I don't know. I guess probably because I played in a bunch of punk bands. So makes sense. USA Up All Night. Gosh, I used to watch it all the time. Gilbert Godfrey and Rhonda Shears. Loved it. I really miss it. And Joe Bob Briggs. Headbangers Ball. Yeah, God, I miss all these shows. What's the word of the day so we can yell when someone says it? Subscribers, since we were talking about me reaching 100,000 subscribers. But I don't know how many people are going to say subscribers to you throughout the day. Okay, I am going to sign off right now. Sorry I didn't get to everybody's comments and questions. As always, thank you all so much for being here. Again, I want to say thank you to my friend Jen for being here and for watching and saying what you said. It really means a lot to me. So thank you, all of you. And thank you guys for, like I said, I set this unrealistic goal, but you all have motivated me. You've told me that I can do it and we will do it. So let's do it together. 100,000 subscribers by September 12th. We're going to make it happen. New filming location video coming up later this week. I got a few more videos coming up for November, and we'll do another live stream soon. Thank you all so much, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Good night.